Ladies, gentlemen, one and all. Uh, I was supposed to record this about, what, 4 or 5 days ago, and yet, here I am. And no gameplay in the background on this one, it's just going to be me chatting away with my very shiny face for some reason. It's probably because I just put water on my face, it's very hot over here in the UK at the moment. These lights don't particularly help. That's a problem for later. And this massive PC. Anyway, enough rambling, because I always ramble, and then these update videos go on for about 30 minutes. So, yes. I have a list of things to talk about. Let's get straight to it, shall we? We are about halfway through the year, after all. It's about time for one of these. So, the next series for streaming is the first thing on my list. Now, yesterday, at least yesterday as of recording this, I finished Chaos Bane. Now, I don't obviously plan on going through all the characters, because the campaign is the same regardless. So, that begs the question, what are we going to be moving on to? Well, good question. So, currently I have a few things in mind. Firstly, I have been reminded of a StarCraft 2 mod called the Perpetual Randomizer. And I promise I am not just trying to copy Giant Grant Games. Yeah, so I meant to do a thing on it a while ago, and then I never did. I ended up doing Wings of Minsk instead. So yeah, I could do the Perpetual Randomizer, see what shenanigans occur. Because the good thing with Perpetual Randomizer is that no playthrough is going to be the same, unless you tick the unlimited rerolls option, and then just keep rerolling until you get the same units as other people. But yeah, so that's one thing I was thinking of. The problem is, it would be on Wings of Liberty again. And we've played Wings of Liberty a fair amount. The other mod that I kind of had in mind was Command and Conquer Edition for Wings of Liberty. Basically, it tries to make the StarCraft 2 Wings of Liberty campaign play similarly to Command and Conquer 3. Which, I'll be honest, does sound very intriguing. And the actual, what I've played of it so far, I only played the first 2 or 3 missions. Yeah, I think I beat 0 Hour, and then that was it. Yeah, though it does seem intriguing. It seems like it could be a bit of a entertaining time. So, those are 2 things I had in mind. Obviously, both are StarCraft 2. On the non-StarCraft 2 side of things, I was thinking maybe Devil May Cry. I cannot guarantee I will be any good at it. Obviously, my ability to play video games is not quite as necessarily as good as other people's. My reaction times are generally slower, and yeah, my coordination is a bit wonky. So yeah, that's one downside to that. There is also potentially Shadow Warrior 2, because I did, the original Shadow Warrior. So that's 4 options. Shadow Warrior 2, though, is more of a... well, it was quite clear that the devs at, was it Flying Hog Studios or whatever, had been playing a lot of Borderlands just before they started making that game, because it is basically Borderlands with low wang. and, you know, demons and the sort of inspiration from, like, Chinese and Japanese mythology, I think is the word I'm looking for there. Don't know, possibly. But yeah, it's not like Shadow Warrior 1 or Shadow Warrior 2016. So, you know, we'll see. We'll see. Now, rather than rabble on about all the games that I have, let's move on to the test stream. Yes, so I have been thinking for a long time of potentially moving the streams to Twitch. The reason behind it is partially because, well, Twitch is specifically designed for streaming. That's its whole shtick. So in theory, it will do streams a little bit better than YouTube will. YouTube is where my audience is. That I will not deny, because, you know, currently I only really have a YouTube. I did Twitch streams back in the day, a long time ago. It was about 6 years ago, judging by the time that Nightbot showed me that I last logged in. And yeah, it's pretty much going to be starting from scratch on Twitch. So I'm going to do a test stream. I'm going to see how it goes. If I prefer the feel of Twitch streaming over, obviously, YouTube streaming, then perhaps, maybe I will consider moving over there full time. Yeah, that's why I obviously did that poll a little while back. Basically asking, when you watch streams, where do you watch them? And unfortunately, most people said YouTube. But it's understandable. I did ask that question on YouTube, so it was always going to be a little bit biased. But I do want to see just how much better it feels to stream on Twitch. God damn it, hair, get out of my goddamn eyes. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. I am planning it potentially for Sunday. We will see how tomorrow's stream goes. I may end up doing a slightly shorter stream then, though I know what I'm like. I always say I will do a shorter stream, and my earphones just turned off. Okay. Yeah, and that will... I then just go on for like 4 to 5 hours, so... Keep an eye out, basically. Just watch this space. That's the phrase. Next thing, Yu-Gi-Oh update. Yes, I know I've not uploaded Yu-Gi-Oh! Jewels of the Roses in a while. That's just because I've not really felt like recording it, because I've been rather busy of late. It's not cancelled. Don't worry. I've not pulled a Diablo, and I'm just going to keep saying, oh, I should really do that, and then just never do it. But yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh! will be back. Don't worry. Next thing. Ooh. Yes. Something I should mention for the Twitch stream. That I forgot to mention, which is going to make putting timestamps on this really awkward. So I have set it up the best I can. I have brought in what was it called? Was it like Nightbot? I think it was Nightbot. And SiriBot or Serial Bot or whatever. Basically, I've got a couple of moderation bots set up, in order to try and stop the vast majority of Twitch shenanigans, like things like follow bots and hate raids and stuff like that. I will say that I am very bad at setting these kind of things up. So if you type something and it times you out or bans you, please let me know. Obviously, you won't be able to do it in the chat necessarily. I will be keeping an eye out for like false positives. I make no promises that there won't be some that end up cropping up. There may be things that I have like set that are either overly active, kind of like with YouTube's moderation bot, which seems to really dislike one particular person for some reason. And yeah, you'll well, you'll see. You'll see what happens. The link to my Discord will obviously be in the Twitch stream panel section that's below the stream. So if you do get falsely flagged and I don't action it within the within stream time, just join there and let me know, and I will have a look. Yeah, so back to what I was actually going to say. New mic recommendations. So, the mic I have here, it's not doing so well. It has a loose connection. It's served me well. I've had it for about 6 or 7 years now. It's an Amazon Basics condenser microphone, or Amazon Pro condenser microphone, one of the two. So it's definitely it was a cheaper microphone, and it has actually done me extremely well. But I think it might be time for it to rest, because yeah, it keeps disconnecting, and sadly, it's not the cable. So I am obviously on the hunt for a new microphone. I am also unemployed. So, if you have any specific recommendations for a microphone that don't necessarily break the bank, like I mean, I know I'm going to be expecting to pay up to like 150 or something. Even maybe less than 100, we'll see. But I want something that's at least on par with this, really, in terms of quality. If it's better quality, even better. Though, obviously, I am on a slight budget. Though, not as much as a budget of a budget that you were probably expecting when I made the unemployment comment. Yeah. So, might have to shell out a little bit with the savings that I have. Potentially, also, I could get family members to chip in, but unfortunately, Christmas is not for another, like, 5.5 months yet. So, and I kind of need it sooner rather than later. But yeah, if you have any specific recommendations for mics, then do be sure to let me know in the comments. And hopefully YouTube doesn't block your comment. Obviously, don't post links, because YouTube will block your comment. Just post the name of it. And if the comment does not get blocked, then I will have a look at it. So, yeah, Oh god, I'm tired. Alright. Well, I won't keep you any longer. I think I've covered just about everything I have to. So, yeah. Thank you very much for, I suppose, listening. And until next time, I've been Caldaris, yada yada yada. You know the outro by now.